Alright, I'm on my way home. Had to go get some slip over boots, like those insulated ones or whatever, muck boots, because my feet can't take this snow with these steel toes on. I have wool socks, I have the hot toes, hot hands, whatever, but yeah, pretty miserable, not waterproof. So I spent some bucks today. Those were like freaking $200 for the Arctic ones, which is what I bought. Anyway, I live up there, somewhere right in there. I'm not looking through the camera very much because I'm driving, but yeah, I live way up there. So this is the main stretch coming home. As you can tell, there's a lot out here. As far as weeds, wildlife, and mountains, yeah, but not a whole lot of people. I've heard it been said that this place calls many people, but very few stay. It's not exactly the easiest place to live. I mean, the surrounding communities aren't so bad, but you can see, not so much in my area. I mean, there's a national park, but other than that, not so much. You got a few RV parks, a few little private campgrounds, a few little communities, and then your occasional house here and there. But for the most part, people drive here because of a job. There's not a lot of people that live here. I was blessed with a job where I get to live here. Of course, I don't get the house and all that. I'm looking for a spot somewhere in the valley, but it's kind of BS, the land codes in Castillo County. Yeah, did you know you can't even camp on your own land if it's not developed somewhat, unless you purchase a permit? You have to have at least a 600 square foot home. So a large tiny home is about as small as you can get. Or if you wanted to cheat, you could always get a 300 square foot home and then install split it in two and make it a 2-story, double your square footage. Kind of a big FU to the land codes, but yeah, it's a bunch of crap. You have to have a functional sewage. Anyway, $1,000 permit for that. So I mean, you may as well just buy a house on land with all that stuff. It would be cheaper than a tiny home on a tiny undeveloped piece of land once you try to pass all the land codes, permits, and I mean, they just don't like people like me here with their own land. They kick you off of it and stuff. But like I said, I lucked out. I wasn't looking for this job, but it allows me to live the way I want, get paid for it on land that I couldn't possibly afford. So yeah, I don't know if you believe in God or gods or what religion or government or all this stuff, but somebody somewhere threw me a little slack, and so there's good in the world, no matter what you believe. It's bad no matter what you believe. But yeah, you kind of see that area that ramps up right there. That's my road to go up to where I live. Isn't that awesome though? Anyway, I'm going to stop recording now because I know that once I start going up the hill with the snow, the ice, the rock, it's 2.8 miles up my hill to where I'm at. Now you'll have people go up the road and they'll argue, no, it's 4 miles. Well, if you're hauling ice, your tires are going to spin giving you a false reading on your odometer, because if your tires are spinning, the odometer is reading. If you're not getting traction, you know what I mean? It might have took them 4 miles of tire rotation to get up the hill, but it's 2.8. But yeah, the elevation here is like 7640 above sea level. And up there where I'm at, I think you've heard me say it's 9,300 at my tallest campsite. So, but yeah, just thought I'd show you, man. This is what you're looking at from my campsite when I look over the valley. Pretty awesome. Anyway, got a lot of stuff to do. Got groceries. I figured while I was there, I may as well, you know, knock out a few chores and stuff I gotta get. I think I spent like $300 today. Yeah, $400. Yeah, those boots were like $200. So there's half of it. Then I needed fuel for my generators, fuel for the truck, groceries, freaking cat food. So, but yeah, I usually support local business. I'll go to Fort Garland or Blanca, you know, if I want to get a couple of beers or some groceries or what have you, gas. But they didn't have everything I needed today, so I went to Alamosa. I don't care going to Alamosa. I don't have a problem there or with that spot, except for quite a few homeless people and beggars. And since it's the closest super Walmart in the valley, everybody's there. And I forgot it was the day after Halloween. So they allow stuff on sale, which I didn't mess with none of that stuff. I was in there to get in and get out, but oh my God, was it packed. It was very packed. So, yeah, in Alamosa, they've got a lot of drugs. Like, you know, there's actually a huge sign as soon as you're entering or exiting, but it's on the east side, 160. It says "Stop the meth and heroin." I would be upset if I was an official in that town. So it must be private property, because yeah, it's kind of terrible to have it. Greetings, welcome to Alamosa. There's a lot of drugs here. Maybe dissuades people from staying, or you know, makes people want to freaking look for drugs there. Lots of there's a college there, you know. Anyway, this is my turn off. Well, like I said, I'm watching where I'm going and not through the screen, so I keep glancing here and there and checking. But yeah. The Rangers were kind enough to give me some safety cans, so I don't spill fuel up this horrible road all over everything else in the back of my truck. All right, gotta go.